Hey again, guys. Today I am just doing a fill on myself instead of the practice hand. So I'm gonna start with, I think this is just a carbide bit to debulk these acrylics. I've been refilling my nails for the last couple months now because the retention has been good. So once they grow out for a handful of weeks, I just fill. So I had been filling since I think I had like a long stiletto set on, and then I filled, cut down some length, did almond, cut down some length again, did square, and now I am reshaping them to stiletto. So it's going to take a little bit of rebalancing as well, and then I'll probably soak them off after this. But I wanted to go back to my one true love, stiletto, for this last fill set that I'm going to do, and then do a fresh one probably next time if I have the time. So I am just doing kind of the rough shaping with this bit that is debulking, and I'm shaping this into stiletto as best I can. Of course, I'll go in with a finer bit afterward, and also a hand file, which I think you can get a little bit more detailed with. But I'm going to start with that carbide bit, go underneath and everything, and then I will go in with a few other bits after that. So now I'm just using a cuticle bit. I don't really have thick cuticles, so I normally don't clip my own. I really can't be bothered, to be honest, but I don't really get many hangnails. I don't have coarse cuticles, so what works for me personally is just pushing them back. So I'll push them back with this, and then like even the carbide bit I was just using was a safety bit with a round tip. You can push them back with that. The 3-in-1 panna that I'm going to use after this, also, I don't think it's a safety bit necessarily, but it hasn't hurt me when I push back the cuticles with that. I just like barely push, but that's what I use. And there's a 3-in-1 right there, but the cuticle bit is made for that, so I just push back my cuticles with that. So I am just doing a little bit of fine tuning with this 3-in-1. I'm taking a little bit more bulk off the top and kind of evening out. The carbide bit is pretty sturdy, so I didn't want to take too much with that because you can't undo it. So I'm just going in to the little nooks and crannies by the cuticle, taking off any lifted area, smoothing out the top, kind of pre-buffing what a buffer would do, and then going underneath and filing my natural nail growth down as much as I can because it was kind of looking haggard there as well. now I'm going in with a fine sanding band, a fine grit, to just go over the top of what the panna did to really even everything out. I'm just filling, so you really like kind of don't have to do this if you're filling with the same color and everything, but I just, you know, it's just a necessary step that I do with like every set ever. So just kind of habit and muscle memory and everything, but also I don't want to trap like anything in a nook and cranny that's going to cause the new acrylic to lift or be weird. So I would just go ahead and go in with that little buffer. It's very quick. And then the hand file, lastly, to really, really crisp everything up as well as I can. Of course, I go in with all of these steps again after the new acrylic is laid, but I think you really set yourself up for success whenever you take a hand file to your filed down and debulked acrylic and get that as crisp and ready for the new set as possible. I'm just gonna clean the nails up now, and I use a little brush to get the bigger flecks of dust, and then I go in with spray alcohol in a little brush, and it also helps push the cuticles back now that they're all softened and filed and everything. If you brush the brush upwards towards the finger, and that really makes a difference as well. I noticed they're nice and clean looking and really tidy without having to clip them. But I made a huge mistake. As you can see, I'm completely out of frame. I did that thing, I record with my phone, but I did that thing where you like get it backwards, where I thought I was recording whenever I had it stopped, and I thought I was not recording whenever I had it recording. So all the stuff that was in frame, my first 3 fingers, was not being recorded, and this stuff was. But I don't have any other footage of laying acrylic, so I have to just include what I have, or else there's nothing. And I actually don't even have any of me doing the final filing, which is why I mentioned earlier I go through all those steps again after the acrylic is laid. So after the acrylic is laid and dry, I will go in with the cuticle bit again to make sure all the acrylic is separated from my skin. You can see me spraying again after the fact, but I will make sure the acrylic is separated from my skin and the monomer didn't attach it or anything. And then I will go in with that 3-in-1 panna around the cuticle and seal it, and then I'll go in with the buffer and hand file again. But yeah, I messed up big time and lost all of that footage. The filing was not in frame at all, so I just had to delete it. But I just used Buttercream by Nail Prof. It's my go-to. It's perfect for me, and it's a simple enough clean set. And I'm just going to use a little bit of blooming gel, and I'm just using black and gray, really simple scheme, only on a couple nails. So I do like croc print on one side and a little liner brush marble on the other. And then I will do like a leaf sort of print with black and gray on my other finger. And I just think it looks so classy. It's like a little bit of something on a normal nude set. I didn't want to go like completely nude because I feel like that's boring, but honestly that's my favorite look. But I just wanted like something, you know. So I think this is going to be like my new signature thing. Like no matter what nail art I do it in black and gray, and do it very like subtly, like only on a couple fingers, because I just feel like this is so my style and toned down, and I really like it. It's gotten a lot of compliments. It's about a week since I've done this set, but yeah, I love this so much. So I also want to mention that I waited a couple weeks to upload this video to make sure that the last one would not get copyright claimed. So far, we're so good. I just didn't want to use the same audio twice in a row and get 2 videos claimed back to back without knowing how it would go, you know what I mean? Because every single friggin' video that I ever posted is claimed. But so far so good on the last one. I waited a while, nothing has come up, so I think we're good to go on this audio. So I'm using it again this time, and I'll use it again till it gets claimed for some reason. Hopefully friggin' not, but I think we're good to go, and I think I can start uploading regularly again. So that is it for the nail art. Super simple and subtle. I'm just going in now with the Kupa top coat. I'm going to cure my thumb first. I guess I could have left like the flash cure lamp out for this, but I'm going to cure my thumb for about 30 seconds or 40 seconds first to make sure that that cures, because I have a lamp that does not have a reflective bottom, so the lights only do so much and they're really only good on the top. So I am going to upgrade my lamp actually, but yeah, so just top coat, and then I always cure for 60 seconds twice at the end. So I do double cure this, and then that's basically it. And you know the drill, cuticle oil at the end. I just realized I haven't shown this in such a long time because I've been doing videos on the practice hand, but I do cuticle oil, go all the way up to the knuckle and go underneath the nail as well where the epinicium is, and make sure I soften that up. And yeah, that's it. And that's the final set, you guys. Super subtle, super classy looking, but still has something. It's really cute, I think. And I love stiletto, of course, and I love a nude set. So it's the best of all worlds for me. Let me know what you guys think.